I kind of think about is like your data is like a jungle, right? Unless you really know where the things are, it's really hard to find stuff. I mean, we can build a semantic layer, but a semantic layer is like a highway, right? It's like we are just like building the thing straight through the jungle. I would almost say like we can build it a little more progressively, which is, hey, we need like these little paths, right? Maybe these paths are just wide enough for a human to walk on, and maybe this one we can put gravel on, and maybe this one we can pave, and then maybe this one we can build a highway. But like, so I kind of think like, I think this actually goes back to the spectrum question you asked earlier. Like, there's probably a spectrum of solutions here where a certain set of questions need to be on the highway, right? Like, if you one of your key metrics is monthly active users, that needs to be right all the time, and there's a highway for that, right? And so the search problem is like, can can my agent find the highway? Okay, and if it can find the highway,
Yes.
then you get the answer. And then there's a bunch of, but the interesting stuff, the reality is the interesting stuff is when you start slicing and dicing by all these arbitrary dimensions, and then like there's no highway for that. I can't afford to build that even in the age of AI today. And so how do you make it easy to do a little bit of off-roading and then still get the right thing, right? And I think like this is where I think I'm in particular probably well served by like accounting principles as I'm building this stuff out, and I'm just like, well, what if we just made this a ledger and we can just like walk forward and backwards through time or whatever. Now it becomes very easy to trace it back to the highway.